All right, peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, man. I just want to go into this, man, because it's just spite. I know this first and foremost, hopefully, most on your house shot is blessing your day. By His mercy, you are consumed. We're alive in the most high in your house shot's body, and we're naturally alive, man. But I just want to go into this, man, because things is kind of a little rocky, like right now. I think they could be much worse. So, like Lamentation says, what the living man can do, complain, especially it says for punishment of his sins and things of that nature, man. But trials and tribulations, man, that's all part of this, man. Like, Sirach 2:1 says, like, when you come to serve the Lord, you know what you signed up for, you know this is coming. And like Acts 14:22 says, you know, uh much tribulation comes the kingdom, in the inward kingdom, also the physical kingdom, man. But also shout out to the brother from Assembly of Firstborn, man, because you know what, he brought this out, man. I kind of miss this when I read this, man, because like and that's part of actually, that's just part of life, man. Like the like what, let's just grab this. We just gonna grab it, man, because you know um yeah, man, because all the sons that we gonna grab that too in Sirach 40, but and it's affliction, man, like um yeah, but it's all going back to the how is giving us a light yoke, though, man, the second Adam. But yeah, this is, and it said Genesis 3:17 says, it says, and he said unto Ad and unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and thou hast eaten the tree of that of which I command thee, thou shalt not eat it. Curses the ground for thy sake. In sorrow thou shalt eat it all thy days of thy life. So yeah, it says in sorrow thou shalt eat it, man, all the days into thy life. And also too, that's why the second Adam had to go through what he went through, man. Yahushua did, man. That's why he's sorrowful unto death. Everything that he went through, and all the righteous men or people in this book, whatever, in this book as well, man. But that's just is what it is, man. That's that it says, and he said unto Adam, because thou hast hearkened the voice of thy wife, and eaten the tree which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat it. Curse the ground for thy sake, and sorrow thou shalt eat it, and all the days of thy life. Yeah, man. So let's go to Ecclesiasticus right now, man, because this is all, because even the word says this, man. Because listen, even I was talking about this with one of my brothers, and we talk about this stuff. I mean, even in general, I touch on the scripture all the time, man, too. Because and here this makes that separation as well, man. Because listen, like it's not even like a thing with victim mentality or something like that. But listen, the word is even saying there's no other people on the earth, man, go through what we as a people go through. Of course, self-inflicted, of course, big self-inflicted, of course, or not. But listen, but yeah, of course, because Israel, like, what, we brought this on ourselves, of course, time and time again through our history. But even on another time, even on on another tip, man, like there's on the other side, there's no other people that go through what we go through in the word saying this. But but this all ties into Adam, because what we just said, like that sorrow and to in trials and tribulations, man. But it says, but this all goes tie into how Yahushua is going to lighten that yoke. It says, great travail is created for every man. So see, exactly. But and the heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam. A heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam from the day they go out of their mother's womb, from the day to until they return to the mother of all things. Exactly. So notice how it says a heavy yoke is on the sons of Adam, man. Like and but let's go Deuteronomy 32 with that. But notice when you read all this stuff, man, it's kind of what we go through, like what we've been through and what we go through now with our people, man. But when you read the end of this, man, verse, but it says, listen, it's like nothing. It's like but it's like a dream, pretty much, man. Because why? Because Yahushua is lighting that yoke. Let's go. Let's go to verse 8 real quick. It says, listen, let's get it. Yeah, let's get verse, because you can read it on, we're not gonna read 1 through on down to 7, but let's read this verse 7. It says, when all is safe, he awaketh, and marvel that the fear was nothing. So yeah, man, because it says, listen, you're gonna go through all this stuff, the fear, the day of death, like fear, wrath, envy, trouble, fear, anger, strife, all this stuff, like that goes on. But But it says when it's all safe, man, when you trust the Most High in your house, shot, man, and that's everlasting safety right there, man. You're gonna be like, okay, it's a bad dream. That's why. Let's go to Psalms 126 because we talked about this yesterday, man. That's why that sin and death, and also too, his natural captivity is gonna be like like a bad dream, man. It says when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them at that dream. So yeah, the captivity, the sin and death, like that Job captivity, like the inward man captivity, and also the captivity of sin and death, and also to natural captivity. But it's gonna be like Lord willing, and Lord willing to keep the faith, with the Most High house, shall obedience and of His instruction, man. Till He calls you number, till time comes to the end, or till He calls you number, man. That's what it's going to be. It says, when the Lord turned the captivity of Zion, we were like that a dream. So yeah, it says right here, man. It's like gonna be like a dream, man. But let's go back to that Deuteronomy 32, because notice how it says a heavy yoke is, because listen, that's just part of human condition. Because listen, he said to Adam, and of course, all descend from Adam, but he says the sons of Adam, like a heavy yoke is on them, man. But no, it's the trials and tribulations. Because let's go Sirach 11 real quick, man, because that's all part of it, man. Because I actually just reading this yesterday. Let's get Sirach 11. I don't want to leave my spot. Yeah, let's go Jeremy. Sirach 11. Yeah, exactly. It says, yeah, exactly. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, and poverty and riches all come from the Lord. So yeah, exactly, man. Because notice how it says prosperity, adversity, life, and all this stuff all comes from the Lord. So adversity, the trials and tribulation, guardrails, that comes with the Lord, and that's what every person, no matter what nation you come from, nationality you come from, man. That's just going to happen. That's just part of life, a human condition, man. Because that's what's being taught. Is that I was just thinking about, it stuck in my head, the Mary J. Blige song, the all I really want is to be happy, and that's what this modern world pushes, man. Yeah, just like sitting on palm trees, vacations all the time. Listen, that the most, and there too. And here's the thing too, because you gotta watch this too, because I was actually working with a sister that was well, I'm not sure she's a sister or not, but she might be, but I'm not sure. But I was in, but she's like she's a Christian in Christianity or whatever. But also too, this in general, man. Because listen, like the brother sent me firstborn said, man, the Most High in your house, I never promised anybody it's a good and simple, easy life, man. They didn't. Like, listen, because all the righteous people, they went through trials and tribulations as well. So the Most High, that's why we can tell when somebody says, when people say, oh, God was the Most High, or God told me this and this, all this stuff will happen, all good things will happen. It was just like, that's not of Him, because He never promised anybody just a good, smooth life. Like the brother even said, there's only really literally one person that just had that throughout their life in this word, and that was Solomon, because his name means peace. And that was just delayed work for Yahweh Shai, and now it's going to be in the future world, future kingdom as well, peace. Yeah, exactly. But even he kind of went through some things as well. You could say self-inflicted and things of nature as well, of course. But even he went through those things. But he is that like me. That's only one person, and that had that. Other than that, it's not really much. Yeah. So, but but it's for our betterment, man. Like we oh always say, and also too, like that Method Man interview I mentioned on Math Hoffa, man, because like he said, listen, he said it on Math Hoffa podcast before, he said, listen, when it's like, look at it like this, he said, listen, when listen, man, when you artist or something like that, we rapper, MC, if you artist, things of that nature, and the label, the label, they give you the single that you want. He said, listen, just know they done with you. He said, listen, just they just done with you. But it's like a lot of times too, when because a lot of times too, listen, it's like, listen, a lot of our like a lot of my favorite, if y'all that follow rap or even music, for example, even a lot of artists, even a lot of creators, and people in the arts too, a lot of your the favorite actors or favorite musicians, a lot of times they're your favorite projects, favorite movies or albums from them, man. They didn't like it. It's like crazy. Like, wow, you didn't like it? He said, no. I remember like Biggie didn't really want to do Juicy, man. He wanted it to sound like a Illmatic or Redman album. He wanted to sound like that, or like DMX. He said, listen, I didn't really like Rough Riders Anthem. It's probably one of his biggest songs, but he said that was ABC to me. Yeah, but Who else? Who else? Who else? This is a lot of them say, listen, I really don't like that album like that, but I didn't like that song, I like the album like that, but like the people love it. So look at like that, at like this as well. Well, listen, a lot of times too, listen, you can get all what you want, but the most on your house shall not be dealing with you like that. So yeah, but also too, but it's different. It's a balance things with that, because yeah, you can get like the things you desire, like. But as long as you're doing the will, the most on your house, it's like, listen, all right, cool, I'm gonna hit you with this on the back end, things of that nature. But also too knows that trials and tribulation comes with that as well. But also too, but like you can get all that stuff like this, and he's gonna hit you up on the back end, or you can get all you want, like and they not be messing with you. So it is what it is with that. But I just wanted to point that out, man, because it's like that, man. That's why this trials and tribulations for our betterment, man. So um uh. Yeah, I think Stephen King didn't like. Well, that's a little different, but Stephen King didn't like The Shining Bed. That's yeah, it is his stuff, but he wasn't. That's a little different. But Deuteronomy chapter 32:8. It says when the Most High divided the nations and their inheritance, he separated the sons of Adam and he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So yeah, exactly. So let's get this again. Ecclesiastes Sirach 40. It says, "Great travail is created for every man, and a heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam. But from that day." From the day that they go out their mother's womb until the day they return to the mother of all things. But let's go to Matthew real quick. It says a heavy yoke, but the second Adam came to lighten that yoke, man. And I gotta touch more on this light yoke type of things, man, because a lot of stuff I want to go into is about like that yoke being light, man. It's crazy. We just read Genesis 49 talking about the yoke on his brother's neck, but yeah, Matthew 11, Matthew 11 verse chapter 28. Yeah, see, going to that rest and peace, like we just talking about. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me." Yeah, learn of me. Learn about Exodus 34:6, Numbers 14:18, Jeremiah 9:24. "For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Exactly, man. Because it says, listen, and the heavy yoke is great travail. Sirach 41. Great travail is created for every man, and the heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day they go out their mother's womb to the day they return to all the earth, to the mother of all things. Exactly, man. But the Yahushua, the second Adam, his yoke is light, man. So these trials and tribulations, man. There's comfort, there's peace. Going to let's get that John 14 27, man, because I mentioned in the last video, but yeah, man, this is how his yoke is light. It says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, but I give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." That's just one thing that he said, that to lighten the yoke, man. And trust in him, man. So even during trials and tribulations, of course we're gonna go through your human. Actually, but that's what it's for, man. Because just remember this too as well, man. I was reading this yesterday. Ecclesiastes real quick. 7:14. In the day, exactly, you gotta remember this too. "In the day of prosperity, be joyful. In the day of adversity, consider." Yeah, exactly. Yahweh also set one over against the other, and to the end that man should find nothing after him. Exactly. So in prosperity, be joyful. In the day of adversity, consider, man. Because listen, there's nothing like consider, man, because it's all the human condition, man. Because you forget in the moments of adversity that are times of prosperity, and also too even in our prosperity, you could forget adversity, man. That's why the word tells you about this, man. There's another verse, I think it's Sirach or Ecclesiastes, tells you about that, man. Don't even Proverbs 38 says, "Listen, don't just give me what's convenient for me, man. If I do, don't if you give me too much, I might forget about you and think I did it on my own might, man." And also too, why Solomon's saying that too, because listen, he everything written 4 times for our learning, because then that what our ancestors, our forefathers did in the wilderness, just around wax fat. But also too, this just for individuals as well. But also too, just don't give me anything less that I blaspheme and profane your name as well, man. So just give me me, like Jacob said, give me bread convenient for me. Like also that bread being knowledge, bread and water being knowledge and understanding the word Yahushua. And also Yahushua said daily bread, and also other places, man. But yeah, man. So let's get our guys again in Sirach too. Yeah, the foot. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep, here it is. Yep, saying the same thing. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 11, verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. Exactly, and his end, his deed shall be discovered. So yeah, saying the same thing, man. You know, the exactly. So in the yeah, exactly. No, let's read up to verse 25. Yeah, Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of power prosperity. But that's why Ecclesiastes Solomon is saying even both. But pretty much, Sirach was influenced about Solomon pretty much. Well, they all influenced the most on Yahushua, of course, but but yeah, it's the saying don't forget about either during either time, man. Cause I learned it this past year, man. Even right now things is tough, but I'm still happy about I'm still good about my two years ago, man, because I had a rough year at 2023. Even last year was okay, but even during time, but listen, this is a lifetime thing, man. Like much tribulation comes to kingdom, man, inwardly and physically, man. So hopefully this is edifying for y'all brothers and sisters, man. Much love to y'all, man. So yeah, man. So peace.